Hey guys, Valiant Brad here with the Nyancon 2014 Retrospective. Basically just a quick recap of how I felt Nyancon went this year with some of my personal experiences. For those of you who may have attended the event, or those who might be curious about the event and may want to attend next year. So yeah, basically, like I said, it was Nyancon 2014. I had worked as staff and was a staff and volunteer person this year. My main job was doing weapons checks at con ops, as well as selling some of the badges that we were selling this year, including the Nyancon 2013 and the Nyancon 2014 badges. It was a good experience. Got to meet a lot of cool, interesting cosplayers, and I saw a lot of nice, awesome weapons. Because my job doing weapons checks was to make sure that we didn't have any weapons coming in that could have been dangerous. Things that were sharp, or that could easily hurt people. And, surprisingly enough, I didn't really see anything that I thought was dangerous. So kudos, of course, to the cosplayers who did such excellent work and were able to follow our rules. It's nice to see that. Let's see, some of the other stuff that I did at the event. I actually worked as a panelist. For those of you who don't know, I did for the supporting characters panel. Basically just paying some respect to some of the supporting characters in certain animes and a video game. I went with Kazuma Kuwabara of Yu Yu Hakusho, Captain Quark of Ratchet & Clank, Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, and Joey Wheeler of Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, admittedly, the number of people I had in attendance was a bit small in comparison to other panels, but this was my first time doing it, and it was a good learning experience for me. People really responded to some of the funny stuff from Captain Quark as well as Joey Wheeler, because for Joey, I had to use Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged footage, because YouTube, unfortunately, did not have, the episodes I needed to do his part of the panel. So, one of the things I might be changing is, focus on more funny, interesting characters. So, other characters that might be coming into the mix are potentially Usopp of One Piece, and, maybe, well, I can't really think of anyone else specifically right now, but that's one way I might retool it. Another thing is I want to cut down some of the clips that I was using. Like with the Gohan clip, I cut it a minute or so early because I felt like I'd shown enough, and yeah. Let's see, I also want to try and talk about how the characters, differentiate themselves from the other characters in the series. It might help a bit, I don't know. There's some things that I want to change that might make the panel better, honestly. So, thank you to, our panelist approver for letting me have my panel so that I can try this out and learn some things, because I've wanted to do a panel, but I think it would be harder for me to get in with one of the bigger conventions in Ohio right off the bat. Here I at least got some practice. I'm going to, look ahead to some of the other cons I plan on going to and submitting my panel. Maybe, you'll see me at other conventions. And if I do hear anything about that, I'll try and make announcements here so you guys might, so you guys can know about it if you want to go. I also might turn the supporting characters thing into actual YouTube videos on my channel, because there are a lot of characters, and it would be hard to cover 15, 20 characters in an hour-long panel. At least that way, I can give the characters the time they want and deserve. So yeah, beyond that, I also got a few cool things. I got this Nyancon pillow. One of our Anime Anonymous club members, Leah, actually made this herself. It's very soft, it's very nice, it's very cute. I love it. See, another member, Sam, actually made dream catchers and a few other little things. I saw this, I loved it, I bought it. Though, I wish it was red and black, but black and white is a good color scheme. And then finally, I got this, a New World Rornor Zoro figure from one of the vendors in the vendor area. As some of you may know, like I've got the wall scroll, I'm a One Piece fan, and Zoro was one of my original characters. So I got this figure for that. I also got a Brook figure a couple of months ago from my friends who went to MatsuriCon, because I was supposed to go with them, but I didn't get the chance to because family things came up, and yeah. So, you know, Nyancon 2014 was a very good experience for me. I got to host my first panel. I got to work with the staff a bit more. And, you know, everyone I talked to and worked with said they really loved the convention and they hope to come back next year. So, yeah. In all, like I said, Nyancon 2014, excellent experience. If you have more questions about Nyancon, check out nyancon.org. And we also have a Facebook page. I believe it's just under Nyancon. I'll try and post links in the description of this video so you guys can check it out and see what's up. And yeah. And then at this point, I'd just like to send some quick shout-outs, you know, to the staff. You know, thank you for all of your hard work. I work with you guys a lot, you know, because I'm in the club with you. So I know not everything that you're doing, but what I do know that you're doing, like, I'm just amazed. Like, it's a lot of work to put all this stuff together, and I have the utmost respect for you. And like I've always expressed, I will do whatever I can to help out with it, with the anime club and with Nyancon in the future, because I really believe in Nyancon and the club, and that we can do some real good. To our vendors, you know, thank you for coming to our convention. You know, it's a real compliment to have people come down, you know, show off their wares, and it really helps to draw in convention goers. So, thank you for that. To our wonderful panelists, you know, you guys, again, are another part of the lifeblood of conventions. You know, people come to be entertained and learn and see interesting things, and, you know, it really helps. It's a team effort, you know, staff, panelists, vendors, you know, cosplayers, everybody coming together for this. So, you know, thank you to all of you for coming to our convention and helping us to, you know, make the experience for our con-goers that much better. And, of course, to our other staff and volunteers, I'd like to send a big thank you. I worked with a good number of you. You know, it was a long day, but we got through it, and like I said, I think it went well. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to say at this point, so I'll just wrap things up with saying, you know, thank you for a good year this year, guys, and I'm hoping to do it again next year. So, until next time, guys, stay safe, be clever, and I'll catch you next time.